it is my pleasure to welcome Emanuel Macedo de Medeiros, Global CEO at SIGA.
Thank you, thank you. Thank you for the warm welcome. And what a delight it is for me to be here for the very first time in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. So that is history for me, ladies and gentlemen. And very happy to be here with my executive team from SIGA, the Sport Integrity Global Alliance, and for the first time ever in the Middle East or in the world, a fine selection of the greatest football champions the world has ever seen, wearing the shirt for sport integrity. What a pleasure, what an honor, what a privilege. And this is the same that I feel when I walked in here and I was wowed with the great dimension and ambition, the deep breadth of the projects that you have here under exhibition. If there is something that defines us as human beings, if there is something that defines us and impels us to go beyond and above, is the ability to dream, is the ability to roll up our sleeves and transform the impossible into possible. It is what we have here. And what a vision. What a bold, strong resolve. What an ambition. So allow me to take my first words, to take my hat off. To take my hat off to the CEO of Cityscape for putting together this magnificent venue of thought leadership, entrepreneurism, private and public initiative, all at the service of progress and the future. Allow me also to express our appreciation to the Ministry of Housing for supporting this event. It is an event where you can see the entrepreneurs, those who put their minds into action, those who invest, those who believe, those who fight, those who prevail, and those who are transforming this great nation. In a few years, when we come back, everything will be different. Everything will be different. And it's you who are making it happen. But allow me to say a few words about myself. I am born in a small island in the archipelago of the Azores. What defines us is our existence in the middle of the Atlantic, surrounded by sea, surrounded by the elements of nature, and this volcanic force that is not a force of destruction, but is the force of creation. It is an indomitable spirit of facing the odds and transforming adversities into opportunities of success. Those who have built and rebuilt over and over again, across the years and the centuries, we understand that without that ability to dream, without that ability to believe in ourselves, nothing is possible. And what a lesson, ladies and gentlemen, what a lesson we can take from here. I am the father, one of the founding fathers of the Sport Integrity Global Alliance, and the elected global CEO. We exist not to conform, not to resign, not to accept, but to push forward, to transform situations where good governance keeps pushing. We transform good governance as a beacon of light, as a source for hope, and as the sine qua non condition, so that the people, the investors, the fans, the children, the countries, the public opinion, the public interest believes in what we're doing. And in a world where sport transcends borders, cultures, and languages, the integrity of sports stands high. It is through the unwavering commitment to fairness, transparency, and ethical conduct that sport can truly fulfill its potential and as a powerful engine for change. And what do we feel here? What do we feel here in this country? Led by football, led by its football stars, led by the executives who are trailblazing and preparing the Saudi Pro League and the Saudi national team to new heights. It is truly rewarding to see. You have heard me saying over and over again that sport is much more than a game and much more than a business. It is a catalyst, a dynamo of social, cultural, economic, educational, and human development. Sport has this ability. And sport has the ability, as we have seen, framed in the development strategy that Saudi Arabia rises high. We have seen the human development. We have seen the impact in terms of schooling. We have seen the contribution to innovation, technology. We have seen the impact it has in public health. We have seen also greatest technological advancements and the impact on tourism, health, and in many other ways of living. So for us, SIGA, it's not just about ensuring fair play on the field. It is to ensure that the credibility is at all levels in all sectors. With good governance, we ensure that the organizations are properly governed. We ensure that they have a number of policies in place to shield the reputation, the good name, to shield the credibility of a sector, without which, without credibility, no one invests, no one believes, no one trusts. And that is also why, during the pandemic, when we were in our houses, when we were facing the challenges, the power of sport emerged and restored some of the hope that we had lost. We, the Sport Integrity Global Alliance, we stand for this. We are the largest independent, neutral, multi-stakeholder global coalition. We are anchored on a strong vision, a vision that believes that sport can and must be governed under the highest integrity, governance, and transparency standards. And we believe that by offering these standards to the sports organizations, we too are helping them to overcome and to pervade the adversities. We have also the silver bullet, an independent rating system that provides an objective, independent, rigorous analysis of the level of compliance from those organizations in regard to our universal standards. And more, ladies and gentlemen, more and more organizations are joining the cause and joining SIGA. In a while, we will see how some of these athletes, some of those who make us believe that we too can transcend ourselves if we apply, if we believe, if we do everything that we've got, and if we don't push back and we don't give in. What great examples, what great models have come forward, said yes, and are now siding with SIGA. As we move forward and we join other discussions, let us renew our purpose. Let us invigorate our commitment. Let us be champions of integrity, because without integrity, there is nothing. We mobilize more than 200 organizations all over the world. Governments, international organizations, global business, civil society. We mobilize all sectors of our society, and all them have one thing in common. That thing is we don't give in, we don't give up. We raise the flame of integrity, and we mobilize our energies, our resources, and our beliefs so that the future generations can also be able to enjoy a sector of credibility, a field of passion, a reality where everyone can also enjoy, participate. Our doors, the doors of the Sport Integrity Global Alliance, are open. Open to everyone who shares our purpose, believes in the cause, and feels that it is the time to turn a light into the integrity of sport. I came here for the first time about 10 years ago, and a time where I and others were moving efforts to set up the World League Association. The World League Association, which today brings together all the professional football leagues in the world. And Saudi Arabia was there. And so was the United States. And so was South Africa. And so were all the European leagues. What I would like to see now as I enter into this and see all this splendor sight of innovation, technology, development, what I would like to see also is to see Saudi Arabia joining SIGA, siding with us and its athletes and its clubs and the league and the FA. Because Saudi Arabia cannot be behind. It needs to be at the forefront, leading the line. I trust that during my stay here, I will be able to speak with the government, the sporting authorities, and all of you. And while I do that, believe that we are paying attention. And what a sight it is to admire coming into this place and this amount of leadership and vision and strong resolve. Congratulations again for this event. Our deepest appreciation for the invitation. We count on you. You know you can count on us. See you soon. Goodbye.